Guess who's back again, baby?
Who's back?
Jaye Tola.
And Corey Marshall.
Who?
Corey Marshall.
Had to get you to say it twice just because I wanted to. Great.
That's just nice. I
wasn't
say it
gonna
twice.
rap. I wasn't gonna rap.
Oh,
Don't
I
rap.
thought. I mean, come on now.
No,
can't just.
our market is people who don't always listen to rap, so we
It
can't.
doesn't matter. We introducing them. We're gonna be their favorite rappers. We don't like rap, but we like those guys who are off the pad. They kill it. We should come up with an off the pad mixtape.
You know what?
That'd be flavor.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Did you say that'd be flavor?
That'd be flavor. I just tried to.
What slang is that? That would be flavor.
I was trying to do something kind of different because I was looking at this drink and flavor was on it, so it said that'd be flavor.
Right.
But actually, that's like an old slang. Like that's like mad flavor, son. It's it's old school. Yeah. Like I was saying sucker earlier. You know what I'm saying?
You did say sucker earlier.
You sucker.
And I was like, dude, well, how old is this story for you to say sucker? For you to refer to a person as a sucker.
As a sucker.
I don't even think I ever referred to a person as a sucker.
Yeah.
I'm not that old. I'm sorry. You old person.
I think I did call somebody a sucker, though. It was just like, I might have been referring to like a sucker MC or something like that, you know?
That's still old. Like nobody said sucker
MC.
MC since Run DMC.
I don't even think they make sucker MCs anymore. It's just like
Sugar Hill Gang was the only rap group that ever said sucker MC. Nobody says that. Get out of here with that nonsense.
With that yin yang. A jibber jabber.
Welcome, man. Bobo. This is the podcast where your topics go on the pad.
And we talk about them off the pad.
Indeed. Good to see you, brother. How you been?
Likewise, man. I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Been a whole week since we last recorded.
Not even. Oh yeah, well since we recorded, yeah.
Yeah. Been a whole 7 days. 7 whole days. Ah.
Usually I break out with the songs.
And not a word from you. How come you haven't called me at 7? No, man. It's about love, Corey. Love should have brought you home last night.
Yeah, but not me. He's not here. Not to this home.
I don't even know where I'm going with that.
I have no idea, but let's get off that train. Conductor, please stop.
Indeed. Hey, look, man, let me shout out some shows that I got coming up, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, go ahead. Knock it out.
On Wednesday, January, what's the date? The 21st.
21st?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing your show. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Corey Marshall has a show at the Richmond Funny Bone. Wednesday, January 21st. I'm going to be part of that show, so you get to see Off the Pad host live if you're anywhere in or around Richmond.
So that's tonight. It's tonight. If you listen to it on Wednesday, it's tonight.
We're not recording. Or we're not supposed to tell them that we're not recording on today? On what? I'm so confused.
I don't know, but if you're listening to this is the 21st. The show's the 21st.
If you listen to the show on Wednesday the 21st,
it's tonight.
Then it would be tonight.
Yeah.
But what if they listen to it on Thursday the 22nd?
It was yesterday.
So yeah, we got this show going on. Let you guys know. Also, next Wednesday, January 28th, at Emilio's Restaurant in Richmond, I'm doing a roast on a good comedian buddy of mine. His name is Bounce Adams. You know Bounce.
Funny guy. Very funny. I love Bounce, yo.
Yeah. I love the dude. So we're doing a roast on him as like a belated birthday thing. But more importantly, they're raising funds. It's a donation fundraiser roast where all the donations and all the money raised from this roast is going to go towards. It's not going to go towards Bounce.
Okay.
But it's going to go to a special charity.
Okay. Only way, yeah, because Bounce he battles that kind of emotion thing.
Yeah.
I was about to say motion sickness, but it's not motion sickness.
It's an emotion. Yeah. Emotion sickness.
No, it's like a not muscular dystrophy, but some kind of.
This dude has a neurological. How did I say that? Did I say the word correct?
Neurological.
Yeah, hold on.
Neurological. If I can say the word, you know you're saying something wrong.
Neurological. I don't know why I wanted to emphasize the beginning. Yeah, I wanted to emphasize the wrong part of that word. He has a neurological issue, I think. Yeah. That nobody knows exactly what, but
yeah.
But anyway, the donation go to a good cause. So Emilio's next Wednesday, January 28th. Come out to that. And also on Saturday, January 31st, I'll be at Agape International Ministries, closing out a fundraiser dinner event for them. It's a church, Agape International Ministries. It's in Richmond.
Cool.
Appreciate
Is that a
it.
ticket event? Can they get tickets online?
It's actually free. It's
Okay.
actually free, brother.
Word. All right. So
It's on.
don't worry about money, guys. Just kind of go there. Bring some money.
Yeah,
It's a fundraiser.
yeah, it's a fundraiser.
Okay.
So we're asking for donations, but it's a free show. You're gonna have some singers and me, the comedian extraordinaire that I am, closing out the show. But it'll be dope, and it's also for a good cause. So come get some laughter and some entertainment, and leave a few bucks.
That's what's up.
They're not passing the bucket. we're believing
So people,
in your kind hearts and your faithful giving.
That's what's up. Wednesday, Richmond Funny Bone. The 21st is Richmond Funny Bone. Then the 29th through the 1st is I'll be at the Chicago Improv with comedian Rodman. So if you know anybody in the Chicago area, if you live in Chicago, come out to those shows and support.
Word. I'm ready. I'm ready to get on with the rest of the show. If you ready.
Greetings again. Welcome to Season 2 of Off the Pad Podcast. The podcast serving you non-stop funny without interruption. Now sit back, relax, clock out, and get ready for the best moments of your day.
Yo, this comedian Rodman, and you rolling, you listening, you in the zone with my man Jaye Tola and Corey Marsha. Off the Pad, baddest podcast on this side of the universe. You heard it from me, Rodman. I'm out.
Thank you to the following people for providing today's topics. Blair Nye as Sweet's Kitchen, Sean Popwhite, Michelle Boss Lady Robinson, Anna Menace, Brika Rees, Ham Mines, Tracy Love, Laurie Lindbergh. Now without further ado, I present to you two of the funniest, flyest, freshest, soul brothers around. Joy Tola and Corey Marshall.
Silver.
Gold.
What were you doing, like Lone Ranger?
Oh, I was trying to do like the Lion King thing.
Oh, I totally missed that.
I did it on season 1. on season 2.
I still didn't
episode
know that
1.
was Lion King. I just thought you was making like a sound effect.
It couldn't. It might not be like I be messing up when it comes to
then
my
when you
theme
said,
song.
Hey yo, I thought that's like the Lone Ranger joint. How he does his horse.
Is that what it?
Yeah.
His horse says that.
No,
His
he
horse
says
talks?
he's on the way. He says, "Hey yo, Silver, away."
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Lone Ranger. That is a Lone
man.
Ranger, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna have to really get into like these books and these movies that you be talking about because I don't. How do we make it to this podcast? So many episodes. And we got some good
We
chemistry.
have a lot of
when we talk,
references. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of references that been kicked off in the episodes.
but you be talking about stuff. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, and likewise.
Word.
Yeah, so it goes both ways,
I
dog.
think that's what makes this podcast work.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's start with some topics, man.
Let's rock it.
Round 1. Speed topics. Is Sia's new music video promoting pedophilia?
All right. Sia. I just seen the music video. And honestly, I've heard the song before. A couple of her songs, but I don't really know too much about her music.
Well, there's a video of the chandelier, and then there was the video where Shia LaBeouf.
With Stretchy Heart or something like that.
Yeah,
Elastic Heart.
Elastic Heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Stretchy Heart.
that's a bad diagnosis.
I don't.
Either way, you don't want it. You want a
I got
stretchy
what you
heart.
said.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't think it was promoting pedophilia in either video. It's like
Yeah.
it's a kid dancing. She's just dancing.
Yeah.
She was gracefully dancing, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
I
mean-
want my daughter to be able to dance like that if she was a ballet dancer.
I used to dance like that, like when I was a kid.
You are not my daughter. And
Well-
that sounds super.
Wait, no, hold on. I mean, like, you know how kids just dance around with just to do silly stuff.
You didn't look like that when you did that.
Nah, she was actually trained. She's like really,
Yeah.
yeah. But I took ballet when I was a kid.
Potty trained. Ha ha ha. That was stupid.
That was very dumb.
But it was dumb that you took ballet as a kid.
No, it wasn't. That's actually cultural. I was involved with theater. I did the Center for the Arts, so yeah, I was in. I did.
You got pictures? Were you wearing tutus?
No, I didn't wear the tutu. I wore sweatpants and
Corey was in
t-shirts.
tutus.
Anyway, back to the video.
Corey
We're
had it on
on a
onesie.
timer, dog.
Corey
One
had on a
timer.
bodysuit.
I think maybe if a pedophile was watching it, maybe they might feel some type of way.
Corey wanted to be Tinkerbell.
So in this other
I
video,
don't care about this topic.
with Shia LaBeouf, right? What's his name?
Yes,
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. He's in the cage with the dancer Maddie.
You make that sound
Ziegler.
bad. He was in a cage with Maddie Ziegler.
He was trapped in the cage with Maddie, and they was doing like this choreographed dance, and it was.
It looked like a father-daughter thing to me.
I don't know
And
about
like-
father's daughter. It was just kind of weird. It was definitely artsy.
Yeah, I didn't think it looked like a pedophile. He wasn't like trying to kiss her, and he wasn't like rubbing her hand all sexual like.
No.
So I don't see where the pedophilia. For me,
Okay.
I didn't see it. And I mean, I saw some of the controversial comments
Mm-hmm.
left behind on some of those videos talking about this is kid porn,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
have you seen kids
First of all, have you seen kid
gymnasts?
porn? Well, no. I hope not, but I mean, it's just,
What? Enlighten us, Corey.
no. I mean, but there's nothing pornographic about that.
I used to be a ballerina. Get out of here, man. But yeah,
Yo, this one is quick.
what's quick?
The timer.
Yeah, fool. That's what it's supposed to
I
be.
guess it's the speed round for us, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of talking about the topic anyway.
Yeah, and it's
If you don't respect art,
art doesn't respect you. Next topic.
What is more important? The shell or the filling?
that's interesting.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess I put it like this: at the start, before I know a person, the shell is more important
Okay.
because if the shell looks good, then that makes you want to get to know the filling.
Okay.
I don't see anybody's filling first. Like I don't look at a donut and be like, well, actually, that's a bad analogy because I would only eat a donut if it has jelly filling.
You know what was crazy? I hate jelly donuts.
A word?
I hate jelly donuts. I hate donuts with stuff inside.
So any filling. You don't like Bavarian cream,
No, I don't like nothing but
Boston cream.
other than Twinkies. That's the only thing I would eat with something inside.
Mm.
Like as far as fillings stuff like that. But I hate jelly donuts. I hate chocolate cream donuts or whatever glazed inside the donut.
I love jelly donuts.
Can't stand it.
I think if I were to make a perfect analogy, I would want a glazed woman
Mhm.
with jelly on the inside. Like that would be super dope. It's sweet. It's sweet and it just pours. It just pours of sweetness.
Mhm.
I would hate the donut that was like that's supposed to be jelly filled,
Mhm.
but it's like just one little speck of jelly, and I'd be like, man, you put on this front, you're supposed to be all nice and sweet and pour with sweetness, and you can say hey, good morning, but anything you say after that is just evil in me. Like I hate that donut person.
I can see. If I was gonna have my donut analogy lady, I just want her to be hot and fresh.
You want a Krispy Kreme
What a
debutante.
Krispy Kreme donut that's hot and fresh with no filling, just a hole in the middle. That's it. That's it. That way I know what I'm getting.
That's like a triple entendre. We're not gonna go there.
Yeah. So I mean, but when it comes to a person, I think the filling is important, of course. Well, after you get to know the person, or after you get past the shell. But the shell is what attracts you, like you said,
Right. I think the shell is important.
and the filling is what keeps you.
Absolutely.
And so I don't like filling. So once I get to know her, I don't like you.
But that's my thing. Like if you had like a peanut shell with a jelly on the inside,
That's
I
disgusting.
couldn't fall for you because
Okay.
I don't like peanuts.
I got you.
So you can't have like the great filling that I want and have a bad shell.
What if it was
Like,
a
I need
jelly
both.
shell with peanuts in it?
That would be somebody that I couldn't marry, but but I can play with it. I could eat around it.
I got you.
But I wouldn't want to get too far on the inside because I don't like peanuts.
That is so weird.
That is weird.
You're not allergic to them, are you?
I'm not allergic.
Oh, you just don't like them? I don't
I don't like
So
taste
you
of
don't like
peanuts.
Snickers?
I don't like Snickers. No, they're disgusting.
What?
But you know, I like peanut butter.
How can you like peanut? It's crushed peanuts.
Yeah, but I like if peanuts could be made creamy, I probably would like peanuts. That's why I like peanut butter.
You like butter peanuts?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either, but I just said it. It's kind of.
But I don't like
reversed
peanuts,
it.
almonds, cashews, pistachios. I like none in that family. I hate them. But I enjoy peanut butter.
There you have it.
There you have it.
Who would you want to play you in a biopic?
That's a good question. That's one of the OTP questions too that we asked.
An OTP interview question.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a tough question because I never thought about it for me.
I don't know. For me, a person that would play me in a biopic would be
Biopic.
what?
Bi-
Yeah, I heard it, but the word looks like biopic. So
Say biopic, Corey.
biopic. It sounds scientific. I don't want to. The biopic.
The way you said it makes
The
it sound
biopic
like
man.
It sounds scientific. That's how you said it
All right. So who will play me in a biopic?
in the biopic. Go ahead.
In the biopic. I'd say Mos Def.
You know what? See, and I was gonna be all poetic. I was gonna say we could play each other in each other's biopics.
Nah.
Oh, I was feeling all nice.
You can still be nice.
Forget you. I'm putting peanuts on my inside. I would not be nice. I am not jelly filling to you. Most def, I can see that. That sounds like
I don't know anybody that can actually play me. Only reason I say Mos Def because we resemble each other feature wise, like look wise.
okay.
Other than character, I don't know anybody that will can act like me.
I think I'd probably say, well, going off the same reason for someone who I think looks like me, probably Damon Wayans.
Who acts like you? Do you know?
I don't know. Well, Damon Wayans definitely doesn't act like me. That dude's he's a character.
How about Kanye West for you?
What? Why would you say that? Like,
I know because y'all both cocky dudes, yo.
yeah, but he's a prick with it. I don't think I'm a prick. Not to his level. I have been called prick by probably like 80% of the people who come across me who didn't get to know me.
I was about to call you a word.
But I think he's too much of a prick. He's like 50 times the prick that I am with my cockiness. I mean, I can be arrogant, but but for people who know me, like I'm a real humble dude, and I say that proudly and boldly. That's how arrogant I'm not.
I want Tay Diggs to play me.
He would probably be better playing me.
Nah, I don't think he could play you.
I think he could do well.
I think Tay Diggs would be good for me. Not good for me, but
What?
but play me.
Tay Diggs has the jelly filling that I want.
If you're gonna, you know what? Who will probably play you in the Off the Pad premiere? Forrest Whitaker.
I'm mad you said that. Like, absolutely not. This dude won't even play in the movie. I love Forrest Whitaker though. I think he's a great actor.
I can see him playing you,
But
though.
he can't play me.
Well, he'll be too old.
Probably-
What about Terrence Howard?
Probably Boris Kojo.
Terrence Howard will play you very
I'd
well.
probably say Boris Kojo because he used to ball. I played basketball. Well, I
Kojo?
used to. Yeah,
That's good. I can see
Yeah.
that.
I think so.
Would you prefer a nice girl with bad breath or a mean girl with bad acne?
Neither one of them sounds pleasant.
Yeah, those are for you. That's like both peanuts.
Yeah, it's like a peanut shell with peanuts on the inside.
Yeah.
I gotta learn to say peanuts slower
you
and
gotta say it, you
enunciate.
gotta really-
Because as I said it, I was like, wait a minute. Like, I definitely don't want that. I definitely don't want that.
Hey, clarify that word, please.
Um,
I don't know. A nice girl with. I think I would take the nice girl with bad breath.
nope.
So you want the mean girl bad acne?
Yeah. Yeah, I can say that quickly.
Okay.
I can't deal with a bad breath chick. I
But
cannot.
she doesn't have to stay bad breath chick. Like she just does not have to talk. You know what I'm saying? She could sit there and just look nice and don't say nothing at
Well,
all.
if you remember from season 2, episode 1,
You don't like that.
I don't like nobody just not talking.
But
I've dealt with that and it was super boring. I can't stand it.
But as far as presentation, if you was to walk in the room with a nice girl bad breath, nobody would ever know her condition. But if you was to walk in there with a mean girl and bad acne, that's the only thing they're gonna look at. Like they won't even get her personality.
That's fine for me. I don't mind that. I can get her proactive.
But
That'll
her,
clear her acne up.
But-
She'd still be mean, but whatever.
but that goes back to your feeling. Like her outside is peanuts, and it's bumpy just like peanuts.
She has a peanut face. Well, I can grind it up and make it peanut butter. Like that's all that makeup is. just tell her
I can see it. All right.
she
So
has
so
to stay
makeup.
doll face. Yeah,
So you'll make her up.
absolutely. And she can stay mean, but as long if her breath it smells like peppermint, then I'm good to go. I will kiss her and close my eyes. Like, I wouldn't have
I'll
to-
still go with the bad breath girl.
I can't. Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't because I can't. Man, I've kissed bad breath girls before, and
I don't know.
God, I hate it.
And I am talking now. But I mean, it's just like giving a comparison.
Ugh.
Because you can always do something with breath.
Feed it peppermints. Like just chuck peppermints in her face. Why you keep giving me all these peppermints?
Rinse.
Why you don't brush your teeth?
Rinse or something. I don't know. Dentist, whatever.
Yeah, something's got to get, but I can't stand it. I can't, and especially if you try to whisper to me, oh man, I can't.
Just write it down. Text me, babes.
I can't. I cannot do it. I would easily choose the mean girl with the acne face. It's whatever.
I don't know, man. That's tough. Well, I mean, that's your decision. So.
But then I guess the only thing that'll make that answer different is if
'Cause
you
she's
could
mean. That's
assign-
personality-wise,
If
though.
you can assign levels to the meanness, like how mean is she? Like I've dealt with mean people before, and my personality is a I don't know. It's overpowering. Like I'll take over any relationship that I'm in, where your meanness wouldn't compare to my gentleness, and you would be submissive.
well, if you're
And you would learn to calm down. But you can be mean, but you won't be mean to me to a point that I can't handle it.
but that's not fair. Because if my girl's
I didn't
bad
ask to
breath,
be this awesome.
but if my girl's bad breath doesn't have levels, then your meanness can't have levels. You know what I mean? No, she's just mean and horrible.
Well, hold on. But
She's a curmudgeon as well.
but your girl gets two things, one good and one bad, and my girl gets two bad things. I at least can have a levels to one of
You
the
didn't
bad
have to
things.
pick your girl. I mean,
I
you
had
could
a
have
choice.
You had a choice. And that's what you went with, dude.
Why don't more people adopt rather than procreate?
The steps that it takes to adopt are not as fun or as quick as the steps that it takes to procreate.
That's a good point.
At least for the man.
Mhm.
Like,
That's a good point. And for the woman as well. She doesn't have to do anything.
well, she has to carry it for 9 months.
Yeah, man,
Like,
but that's done.
yeah, but I mean, I think the carriage part, the carrying part, I think that might be a little difficult. And that when it comes to that, in comparison, I'd probably rather adopt and go through the paperwork and wait and check my pass. But for the man, it's easily an easier option to procreate naturally instead of adopting.
Okay, I see your point. I never thought about that, but yeah, it's less hassle. To
Yeah.
have your own kid. Well, it could be paperwork involved, that Social Security stuff and child support.
Well, it depends on who you get your baby by.
Man,
But I think I do think, I mean, to expand on this topic a little bit, I do think that some people should probably adopt instead of having kids.
Why? Why you say that? Oh, well, is there? I mean, I can agree, but I mean, it's not for everybody. But what do you mean?
I mean, if you're very ugly, if you're real ugly,
If you're a mean girl with bad acne,
like, don't have any more of you. Adopt little Johnny and raise him and love him.
I don't know. I'm not against adopting. I don't mind adopting, but I think like when you adopt, you don't know what you get. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
You can like make your kids now.
you can make what? What are you talking?
Hey, I want to adopt a kid that looks like this, who's from
Yeah, I
this
mean, but
kind
you
of.
don't know what's on the inside of that kid. You don't know what that kid's filling is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You don't know what cream filling he came from. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, I don't know his parents' mental history, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I don't know what,
You know what makes me weary about like adopting? Like I do want to adopt a kid, but I feel like what if my adopted kid like needs a kidney or something? And we could have the same like I could be compatible. But then I feel like, and this is bad, I know, but I feel like on the inside maybe I'm gonna be like, well, this ain't my real kid. Like I don't want to give up a whole kidney for this kid who didn't really come from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't before I adopt, I need to make sure I eradicate that kind of resentment.
So you ask him, how's his kidneys?
That's a requirement for my adoption consideration.
How is his kidneys first?
Yeah.
You want a kid that does not have your blood type?
No, I don't want that.
You don't want to adopt a kid that? What do you mean?
What? I want a kid.
Because a kidney situation.
I want a kid that I am compatible with.
Okay.
I don't want to choose a kid that I'm not compatible with just so I can be removed from being an option for.
Well, hold on. What if you need the kidney and your kid has it?
Well, that's my point. That's what I'm saying.
You'll take. That's why we adopted you.
You are my life's inventory. You are my body part
We're gonna
replacement.
harvest from you. That's why we adopted you.
Come, I'm gonna name him.
Mini me.
I'm gonna name him Little Replacement. This is Little Replacement Junior.
Has social media made people more passive aggressive?
Why, Corey?
Huh?
Why? Enlighten us.
Why or has? I mean, I guess it has.
Oh, I forgot the question.
It's all good. Yeah, I mean, because people, the interaction is different. It's not like you're interacting with somebody in person. So it's like you're saying it not in their face.
You know what? I think that goes back to even when the telephone came out.
True.
I think people were, they were more snappy and argumentative over phone versus face to face when the telephone came out.
Even before that, when people were just doing letters. That's what, death threats and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not going to say it to your face, but I'll write you a letter.
Yeah. So, but has social media, maximized it or increased passive aggressiveness? I suppose. And I think part of it is because I think the passive aggressiveness that we see on social media now, it's not like inboxing. Now people aren't doing it in private inboxes. So that would be like a telephone call or a letter. But I think the social media platform allows people to, and their narcissism, to show the world that I don't like this one person.
I got you.
So now they're leaving these little subtle and slick comments, sometimes a little direct, and they might name a person but not be too bold with
like
it.
subtweeting kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And they do that but it lets everybody who knows them know that they're talking about this person, and then the person that they're talking about is, what, they're talking about me or not? I don't know. It's so passive aggressive.
They do it like back in the day with in like rap battles. They would talk about somebody and not say their name or something like that.
Yeah. It's been going on.
forever.
Yeah. But I mean, I can definitely see how it has grown as social media outlets have been built, and how this past now to me, I'm not a fan. I'm always an upfront. You got a problem, you come say it.
It's Kanye.
I've never had much like social media beef.
All right. I had like a couple spats, but
Yeah,
I didn't dwell in it.
Yeah, right. I just dismiss it. It's like, all right, whatever.
And they
this
started it, whether it was like they started it. I never picked a fight over starting with social media.
I shared that experience with you, brother. I've never started anything on social media either, but I had a couple shots thrown, and I responded a couple times until I was like, okay, this is out of hand. I'm a grown man. You know where I live. like come talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm
Write
grown.
you a letter.
Right. I ain't had nothing. You see me. I do comedy everywhere.
I want you to poke me in person. Well, not really, but.
Ooh. That passive aggressiveness or passive sexuality?
Neither.
Men taking selfies in the gym.
I don't like it. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't mind selfies at the gym too much. Here's two things that I do mind. I mind when a guy takes a selfie with the camera pointed into the mirror, looking at his reflection.
You say you don't like that?
I do not like that. That's one thing that I do mind. Another thing that I do mind is and I'm going to say this to any of my male friends who are listening to this podcast. I'm serious right now. I hate when you take pictures with your shirt off and put it as your profile picture. If you take pictures with your shirt off, that's fine because I don't have to see it. I can click hide. I don't want to see this. But when it's your profile picture, I can't hide your profile picture and not see that when you make posts. So that makes me unfriend you, unfollow you, or it makes me either unfriend you or unfollow you when you do that. I don't want to see you with your naked man nipples out because you just got you an 8-pack for Christmas. Not a fan.
I don't know how to feel about that. Not the point with the shirt, but the whole
selfies in the gym.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with selfies. I think it's all on how you take the selfies.
Dudes doing selfies. I don't have a problem with girls taking selfies.
I know, but it's just a picture of yourself. That's all it's is a picture of yourself. I think there's certain poses a man shouldn't do. Like, you shouldn't hold it up high at an angle. You know what I'm saying? And
with the duck lips.
Yeah. I mean, no dude should do kissy faces in the selfie unless it's a joke or whatever.
No, I don't care if it's a joke or not. I mean, you should not do a kissy face selfie.
That should not be a normal.
Unless you send it to your girlfriend. And it's not on Facebook.
And nobody ever sees it.
Right. Right.
But I mean, like, as far as like the whole pointing the camera at the picture, I mean, at the mirror, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get a full body shot. You're showing off an outfit.
See, I don't like that.
I mean, maybe you're looking at it from the bathroom point of view or whatever, but no, I mean, if you got a full mirror, you got an outfit, I'm showing this outfit. This outfit is dope.
Get somebody else to take a picture.
You just want your head. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so I don't mind men taking selfies when they turn the camera to face them. I don't mind that. I do mind.
So that's more manly.
For me, I don't know why. Yes, I don't like a man.
That's just backwards.
Pointing the camera to a mirror is backwards.
Either way, I mean, first of all, for me, it's not wrong. Like, one is not wrong.
That's wrong.
That is not wrong. But I just
you're wrong.
Whatever, y'all. Matter of fact, you should go to Jair's page and look at his selfies, just in general.
All my selfies, I have the camera pointed towards me.
I don't know, but
I do take some selfies. I'm not.
You take some selfies? You got a lot of selfies.
I do take some selfies. I think I have one. I have
like
one.
12. You have 12 portfolios of selfies.
No, I'm saying I think I got one picture of me pointing the camera into the mirror. And there was a reason for that.
Because it was a good picture.
No.
Oh. Either way, well, hey, I do both. I do more of the pointing the camera at the mirror than I do the selfies. Because first of all, my selfie camera sucks. It's not good megapixels. That's the only reason
All right,
why.
so you're using the mirror as a magnifier.
There you go.
Stop it.
Family refusing to break up with your ex.
I never had that issue. I do have an ex, but my family's cool with her.
You just have one ex?
Well, I was thinking ex-wife. I have a lot of other exes,
Oh,
ex-girlfriends.
you have a lot of other exes.
I mean,
This guy.
compared to that one, I'm just saying, yes, it's a lot. I mean, if you're gonna put a number on it, yeah, it's a lot of tally marks. But I think we're all cool. I don't think my family hates the girl or whatever. And I don't think there's anything wrong. If the family relationships are individual based anyway, so I mean, if you had a good relationship with the person, I don't think you should stop talking to them because they stopped talking to a family member. I think that's kind of wrong and inconsiderate for you to think that they should.
I am in 100% agreement with you.
There are extreme cases, but still, it's their relationship.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I don't have anything to say that's different. I don't have any ex-wives, but my ex friends.
Okay.
Like I only had 2 girlfriends before Michelle.
Okay.
So other than that, it's just been dates.
Gotcha. Understood.
Right. So all of my ex dates, if they were cool with my family, they're still cool with my family. Even if, but that's the thing though. I'm cool with all of my ex dates. So it's like maybe like 2 that I'm not cool with. But if they were cool with my family, I would still be okay with them being cool with my family because I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's them. That's their relationship. Now the only thing that I would have a problem with is if like an ex date like tried to kill me, and then she's still buddy with my sister.
Understood. Yeah, but
then that's on
not
my
even
sister.
extreme circumstance. That's just like a guaranteed. Like, okay, yeah, that's cut and clear. Whatever the term is.
I don't know what cut and clear is.
Me neither, but we're making that a term. That's cut and clear.
Yeah,
that's a clear cut.
clear
case.
cut.
Cut and clear.
What's wrong with your stutter?
I have
Your
no
stutter
idea.
is backwards.
It's backwards, yo.
But yeah, man. So I don't know, and I feel bad for people that have relationships that break in such a way that you want your family to also divorce them or separate from them. I don't know if I say feel bad is the right way. I hope that people build better relationships with others in general, so that you can have a mutual and amicable separation, and let your ex still be cool with your family. The only thing that I think would be bad is if you break up with somebody and you go to your mom's like Christmas dinner, and then your ex is there, but you didn't know that she was there.
I don't think
It's
that's
like-
bad. I
it's
mean,
like if I
but
go there
if you have a good relationship, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, but what? Oh, so
What about a wedding?
what if you were the mean one in the relationship?
And then
What?
the nice girl is there.
No, I'm saying what if I'm mean to
Okay.
my girlfriend, and that's why we break up. We break up because I'm mean to her,
Okay.
but they were cool with my family. So then after I break up with her, or after we break up because I was so mean, she's still cool with the family. But I wouldn't like that because I've always been mean to her.
But that's because you and your feelings. You just said that you're the mean person, so you already put yourself in a position to think negative about circumstances in the first place.
I'm thinking that maybe that's where Jasmine was getting at.
Possibly, but I don't have a problem with it.
I don't know. I don't have a problem with it either.
What if you was a mean guy with bad acne?
What if I was a mean guy with bad acne? Then I'd find a nice girl with bad breath. We'd have to find something to offset. I can't talk to you. You're mean and you got acne. Like, have you smelled what you just said? Like we are perfect for each other.
Have you smelled it? That's funny.
Round 2. Discussion topics. If you had to go without one of your senses, which would it be?
Ooh, I like that.
That's a great question.
I like that question.
I love all my senses.
Yeah, it's like I mean, that one's hard because it's like I haven't been without any one of my senses. So I got it.
What?
I know what I would want to lose
You know what you would want to lose?
if I had to lose one.
Okay. Like,
I don't
I'm
know.
going to do it now. Like, live on the air. He's going to pull out his eyeballs.
No, I don't want to do that. But if I had to lose a sense, it would be the sense of taste.
Okay. I would say the exact same thing.
Word? No, okay.
Because it's like,
before I continue, I want to hear what you got. What would make you say that?
I would say that because I don't think I would need that to survive or to enjoy things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I feel the
mean,
chemistry.
It's just like, you know, I want to be touched. I want to feel stuff. I want to see.
Wait a minute.
I want to hear.
The first thing you said was, "I want to be touched."
Yeah, I want to be touched.
Are you not loved, Corey? Oh my goodness.
But who does not
I
want
to be
to be
touched.
touched? I mean,
I miss my uncle. All right.
I don't want nobody, a woman just hugging on me and I can't feel it. That's just,
Okay.
you know, hey, no. But yeah.
No, I agree.
So I mean, if it was gonna be the draw, I would go for taste because then I could eat more people's food that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, dude, I'm in 100% agreement. Like, 'cause
Maybe smell as well. Smell or taste.
I easily go with taste. I have to smell it.
But I don't know. Like, I could deal with smell being gone.
Nope.
I could deal with smell being gone.
Absolutely. I have to. I hate a chick with bad breath. Like we talking about that. Like, dude.
All right, but here's the thing: you hate a chick with bad breath, but if you can't smell it, it's not a problem. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying, or do you hear what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
I mean, because
your words are being painted into my
I was
mind.
being literal.
I know what you're doing.
Right. I smell you, cuz. I smell you.
But no, all right. So I guess what I just said didn't work with what I was going with. because
I hate a girl with bad breath. Well, then you need that smell gone.
Okay, but I feel like I don't know. So yeah, so shut up. I just confused myself.
You just don't want to end up with a girl with bad breath and you not know it.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what I was going with. Cause I want to see if she got bad breath, and I don't want to date her if she got bad
Just
breath.
ask somebody, yo, does she have bad breath? I can't smell.
Don't fool me. Like I don't know. Like even when it comes to like I don't know. I want to be able to smell bad. Like that's how I know if like my chicken. I don't want to like cook
Your chicken.
I don't want to cook chicken and have to wait till I taste it to know that it was bad chicken or not.
That's what it.
But if I smell it, it's like, oh man, this chicken
You
smells
taste
bad.
it then.
Say what?
You taste it.
You don't want you don't want to taste chicken that's bad.
I'm thinking of milk. I don't know why. I'm just thinking milk.
Even milk.
But you can taste it.
I don't
want
want to taste spoiled milk. I want to be able to smell it so that I don't have to taste it.
First of all, if one sense is bad, you have to use your other senses to check it. So if you can't smell the chicken, you're talking about raw chicken, right?
Yeah.
You will look at it. Just look at it intensely and see if you see any stuff that may stink.
And see if you see stuff
Yeah.
that may stink.
You then you listen to it.
If you lose a sense, fool, you don't get it in another sense. You don't get the smell with your sight.
You could.
You cannot smell with your sight. We are not snakes.
Well, you don't smell with your sight, but you can.
Oh.
But hold up. But first of
Snakes
all,
don't do that
no.
either.
I was about to say, first of all, snakes don't do that. But all right. But if you're gonna break it down scientific, all right, this is a scientific joint. Smells is pretty much matter still, right? It's still matter.
What?
It's still matter. It's still something tangible.
Smelling?
Yeah, like
You mean what you smell is matter?
What you smell is
Smell
matter.
itself isn't matter.
I mean, well, smelling involves you taking in matter.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just so small that you can't see it. But what if you could actually see the smells?
Seeing atoms
Seeing
and
sense.
molecules.
You can see atoms and molecules. If you can smell them, and if your hairs can pick them up and stuff like that, then hey, it's something there. So what if you can actually
What are you talking
see-
about? Like,
You're trying to look at the chicken to see if you can see any of those bad molecules. That's
with your eyelashes? What are you talking about with
with
your
your
hair?
eyeballs.
With your hair picking up stuff. Your hair
You
doesn't
look
pick up
at it.
smell either.
you look at it.
Your hair turns blue when the chicken is bad. Like, get out of here. That makes no sense.
All right, well, you got me on that one. I'm trying to be,
See how tied it
Trying to
in?
work it
That
out.
makes no sense. It doesn't make sight. It doesn't make smell. It doesn't make touch. So I'd lose taste. Is what I'm saying.
but then it wouldn't matter.
I want to smell something that smell bad, so I know not to go near it.
I could be cool with a bit of smell going. Then it'll help you out. Like you get certain jobs. You know what I'm saying? You could do stuff that nobody can do. You don't have to throw up all the time when you walk into like a trash area,
Okay.
or like if there's dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt you. Well, not that you're gonna do that. Like walk into like a massacre.
What?
So
Like, how often have you
like,
walked into dead bodies and wish you couldn't smell?
I mean, if you're like a police detective, you know what I'm saying? You're like a police detective. You know what I'm saying? You walk into like a room. Oh my God! It's like, oh, this is horrible.
Are you a police detective, Corey?
Nah.
Do you want to be?
I mean, I probably could deep down inside.
If you didn't have smell, would that be your choice?
Yeah.
Shut up. No, it wouldn't. Don't you lie to me. Where's your sense of honesty? Where's
you
your sense of
gave me a
integrity?
hypothetical situation. I gave you a hypothetical answer. What are you talking?
If you didn't have the sense of smelling, you would not be a police detective.
I would be a cop.
No, you. That's
'Cause
that's the only thing
I-
preventing you.
Yep. Because I'll be able to see really well.
Shut up.
I could be able to see. I can feel.
Losing your smell wouldn't enhance your sight.
It would help mine.
Shut up.
If you can't smell, your taste buds will be stronger.
Yes,
So you
which
could
has
just-
nothing to do with sight.
Yeah, because we're talking about smell.
Okay,
Yeah, but you can stick your tongue out like snakes.
So
That's
you-
what you were saying with snakes.
so you're gonna go and lick dead bodies
no,
to
Just keep your
determine
tongue out.
how to
you
determine
just keep
how
your
long.
tongue out for a while, like long enough for it to collect the matter.
Don't lick your
I don't
tongue
know.
out.
I don't know
do
why I
not
did
lick
that.
your
I don't know why
tongue
I did.
out
I'm sorry. I'm
during
sorry.
this recording. The people can't see it, but I can, and that looked very suspicious. Where's your sense of heterosexuality? You lost it.
I lost that
Someone asked, what are some telltale signs that the relationship is breaking up?
That's a tongue twister.
No.
Telltale signs. The telltale signs.
How that a tongue twister?
Telltale signs.
It's the same word.
Telltale. The telltales. Those are different words.
Okay, so it's not the exact same word.
Telltale.
T-A-L-E. T-A-L-E.
Oh, you're right.
Like, telltale.
That makes more sense. Tell the tale. Okay.
Yeah. Did
I'm
some-
sounding very dumb on this podcast right now.
right.
Tell a
This
tale.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
T-E.
telltale signs of the end of a relationship, something like that. If I stop coming home if I stop coming home after work every
Yeah,
day.
it's pretty much over. I mean, it's not like that's sign. That's just like that's evidence.
One of us is done.
It's over, dog. What about decreasing communication?
So maybe when you say when communication is decreasing or has decreased, instead of just saying generally communication, but let's plug in some stuff and say it like some of the things you talk about you no longer talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally you would come and tell me how your day was at work.
Okay.
Like, so you got everybody, we're past the get to know me phase. We're good at all that. But it's been a habit that every day you come home and you tell me what you've been doing, how your day was.
Mm-hmm.
But for the last month, every time you come home, you turn on TV.
That's in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Like,
so
y'all got
you
past the
no
getting
longer
to know each other phase.
Yeah.
So this is your regular communication.
So regular communication is you tell me how your day was.
Okay.
That's normal behavior for our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But then this past month, when you came home, you don't tell me how your day's been. That would raise some suspicion. It's like, this is what you used to do while we were in a relationship. It's like this thing. It's not like this is what we used to do before we got into the relationship. This is our relationship. This is how we got into this relationship.
Okay.
So for this past month, you haven't been talking to me about your day. So I would have some suspicion raised, like, yo, what's going on here? Well, who are you telling your day about to?
Okay. Or are you not having a day?
Right. Like, what are you doing? You're going outside and you
Just sleeping?
You sit in the garage and I don't see you. like, what happened at work today? Oh, it was fun. And that's all I get. Like, normally you tell me what Betty said and how much Rob asked to go out, and you keep telling him you're married. Like,
yeah. Now Rob is dropping you off.
That's evidence.
That's the telltale side.
That is over.
I don't know. I don't really think that the lack of communication means a lack of interest.
I don't know if I related to a lack of interest, but it's just a difference.
Okay. All right. Well, that term, yeah.
When a pattern has been established and then the pattern isn't kept up, then there's
okay. So patterns.
Yeah.
All right.
If
patterns.
there's routine or patterns,
not just talking, but in anything.
Yeah.
Like kisses, goodbye.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And if you stop kissing me goodbye, like, I might let it go one day, and then 2 days, all right, might let it go. But if it's like 3 weeks and you haven't kissed me goodbye, it's like, yo, this is what you used to do every day. It's not like you did it 3 times. If you went away, you give me a kiss.
Gotcha.
That's what it was.
I think like when I was married, like the thing that the first day we was married, like my wife, she woke me up and she kissed me and she went to work, and that was like new to me. And I was like, oh man! And every day.
You said that was the day you got married?
Well, what'd you say? The next morning.
Oh, okay, all right.
Like, when we started in our life, you know what I'm saying, honeymoon was different, but like when we was at home for the first time as husband and wife,
right.
Like the morning she kissed me in the morning, and we kissed every morning. Like we never went a day without kissing each other. Even like when we got divorced, it was like we still kissed each other like until that day. You know
How did the judge sign off on y'all divorce and y'all in court? Hey, honey, mwah.
Bye. You know what I'm no, I mean like we was actually together. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a day never went by without us, without that kiss. And so like if we didn't get that kiss, it was just like, yo, what happened? Like, what's up? And there was something there that we talked about. Like if I didn't kiss her, she'll hit me hello. What's up with that? I didn't get no kisses this morning. Oh shoot, my fault. I was rushing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed, but if she didn't kiss me, I would feel something was wrong.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm alluding to.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of established pattern, and if you don't keep it going, then there's a problem. What the world is this? I think another.
Well, if she stops dressing, I don't know. Stops dressing up, but no.
I was gonna say if my girl or wife get fat.
That's a telltale sign.
Absolutely.
Well, it's a telltale sign that you're gonna leave her.
Yes. Yes, it is. She but I think she knows that. Like I'm, like any woman that I date, they know what time it is.
I like you the way you are now.
When it comes to that, so they know if they let themselves go and they let themselves become fat, they know in their mind, okay, Jay is gonna leave me. So I feel like
sometimes they don't know they're getting big.
That's
though.
That's their passive aggressive way of breaking up with me. Like, because I'm thinking like, oh, nah, if you get too much bigger, it's over, and they know that, so they continue to eat, crunchy munch,
fillings,
right?
Yeah.
And that it is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a breakup, and she knew that, and I knew that. So that's a telltale sign for me. When they're spending a lot of time with their bestie, their best friend.
Their best friend.
Yeah. I don't know. Like and when they're spending a lot of time with them.
I mean, what do you mean, like a best friend, like a dude, or like it's another female, or just
another female?
A female, like your girl,
my girl or wife,
spending time with another girl.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're like hashing stuff out.
But if I don't know what the issue is,
okay,
like, I would expect that my girl or wife to tell me if something's really going on with her friend. Hey, this Sally is going through some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if I already know that, then I'm not tripping off all the time that they spend. But if she doesn't tell me like anything is going on with Sally, she's all of a sudden spending so much time with her. It makes me feel like she's reaching for an outlet.
She's reaching for Sally.
She needs an outlet
Okay.
to get away from me. Is what I was starting to feel like. I don't know if that's an insecurity issue that I'm dealing with, perhaps. But if she just randomly starts hanging out with her best friend, but she never told me that anything was going on with her best friend, I'm gonna think something's going on with her. Because why y'all spending this much time together? And I mean, obviously, it's not gonna be like 2-day thing. It'd be like if this just goes on for weeks and weeks, and every day, yeah, man, I'm going to hang out with Sally. It's like, oh, did y'all start a gym?
They got a
thing?
book club or something?
Right?
None
None
they
of
got
that.
a podcast?
right. And there's none of that. It's just, nah, I'm just going to hang out. I'm like, well, why? Is what I would be thinking. I'd never question it, but it would be like, okay, maybe something's going on, and that's how I would feel.
What if she starts cooking for you?
Like if she hadn't cooked before.
That's a telltale sign.
She's trying to kill me. Is that what you about to say? Yes. We are there. We see the same.
When new patterns start.
Yeah, I'm out of there, brother. Would you like the steak? Nah, baby. I thought you loved steak. I'm vegetarian.
Yeah.
I do not want that.
Does going to college really make a difference?
I think it depends on what the major is.
Okay, I'm interested to hear what else you got to say about it.
That's it?
Keep it going.
Next topic. Not, I mean, I think the thing that makes a difference, all right, I think the whole point of going to college is to get information acquire the skills that you need to do for your career. I think that's the whole point. But if there's another way for you to get those skills and to get that knowledge, then college may not be important. I think it's helpful because it shows a track record of your education for other people. You know what I'm saying? But you know the information you're getting is correct. It kind of validates your information that you receive when you have a college accreditation.
All right.
So I can see where it would help, but I think if the overall point is to get information and to gain skills for a certain career, then if you can get it another way, then yeah, I can see it, the college not being, I can see an alternative for college.
All right. I don't know if I'm going to word this correctly because I'm just talking what's as it comes to mind. Like, I think the problem that I believe people have with college is because
It costs so
they
much.
pay a lot of money and then they come out and they're not getting into jobs that give them the kind of salary that'll pay off their college loans in any reasonable amount of time. But my thing about that is because I do want my kids to go to college. I do think it's important. Is it all that important? Is it really important? Or however Jasmine worded the question. I mean, I don't know about that, but I think it can be important. But what I want to try to stress and emphasize to my children is to do good through every level of school so that you can get full scholarships to college so that you don't have to pay. So you go to college for 4 years for free because you had a scholarship because of how well you did in elementary, junior high, and high school. Then you'd have the best of all the worlds. You'd have that degree in that field, the respect from people who's looking at college degrees as validation of your knowledge, and you don't have to pay the man back. But when people hear college, they think, oh, all this money. But I'm saying it doesn't have to be that way. If you were doing everything you possibly could to make the best grades, and you were in extracurricular activities, and you were involved in all this and that, and you applied for these scholarships, and you get them, then you'd be good.
I think it's about the plan. like when I have children, I'm gonna of course pumping them. What plan do you have? What kind of plan do you have? If you're going to college, I don't want you to go to college just to go to college. Like,
I agree with that.
Like just because you graduated high school, I didn't go to college right away because I didn't know what I wanted to take. So that's why I didn't go to college right away. So what my children said, okay, what do you want to do? What do you think you want to do? Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Goo gaga.
Then you're gonna go to exactly. You're gonna go to English class first because you definitely need English. You're gonna major in English because when you're 19 and you're still saying goo goo gaga. I don't know how you made it this far, but you're not gonna make a lot of money. Hope you can cut some hair or something or build a house.
Who would you want building a house playing goo goo? Like, that dude will not build a house or cut my hair. That dude would easily be my pool boy.
I want him in the pool.
He might drown with no water in the pool. Like, dude, how'd you drown? Sir, I cut on the sprinkler. Like, how are you talking?
Why does he get from a Mexican accent, though? He's your son, first of all.
So mean.
No, but I mean,
my middle name is Sanchez.
So true. So true, Google. But I think it's about that plan, yo. It's just like, okay, you're going to college to gain these skills because you said you want to do this. So you got a good point. You said people go to college and then they don't make enough money or whatever. I think that's kind of what the plan. Sometimes don't even do their major. You know what I'm saying? They're involved with something. They don't get a career related to their major. So I mean, like, what's up with that?
Well, there's some majors and degrees that are low-paying fields.
Well, that's the issue you are aware of before you do that major. So you not being able to pay your tuition is something you're going to be aware of before you do that.
Right.
That's
I mean,
part of the plan.
Yep, I'm following what you're saying. But then the only thing about that though is I don't think every person has every skill. And I don't think every person has the ability for every college study. So where people are talented and skilled at, there are just some fields that don't pay out. And I'll name it. Art is one. That's a big one.
But also there's art that pays very well.
Yeah, but most of the people that get paid from art don't have art degrees.
Okay.
Most of the people are just super.
Understood. I mean, but it goes down with the plan. Comedy. Well, we didn't go to school for comedy. So I mean, we didn't go.
You got a degree in comedy?
No.
Like, from where?
Well, I did go to Harvard to pick up my cousin. I didn't graduate from there, but no. It just goes down to your plan and what you want to do. I think, you know what I'm saying, to see if college is necessary. If you're interested in art, and if you want to go to school, which is the institution of learning, to learn about art and to learn about the artists before you, and you want to get like a great understanding on that and great history, then okay, by all means do that. But of course, you're going to know that it's because you go here doesn't mean you're going to have something to help pay for that college that you just took, is what you're saying. But that's something you know going into it. It's not like you're surprised, like they release a salary with your diploma. You know what I'm saying? Just like, here's your diploma and this is how much you're going to be making. You know that ahead of time.
I'll tell you what, though, if I go to college and I come out with a diploma, I'm going to be mad. Because it better be a degree.
A degree. Congratulations, this has been high school. We got you.
Right.
Yeah. I went to college. My major was business management. My mother wanted me to go for IT stuff. I did not want to go for IT stuff, and she was upset. But I knew I didn't want to do anything related to computers. As far as a career, I think the things I wanted to do, I wanted to have the business knowledge. So that's why I took business management. And that kind of was what I'm saying. Like, I want my kids to have a plan, an idea of what you want to do. Don't just do something because I think it's good for you, but what are you going to do? I would be mad if I went to school for tech stuff.
Why would you be mad? I don't finish
because I'm not doing anything tech related. I don't want to do anything tech related.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, with that, I'll say this. I think it's hard for people to know what they want. I think that's one of the most school, and this I'm gonna relate this to like relationships, and this what trips me out is like people have such a tough time deciding like what college they want to go to, or even what career they want to pursue, or what major they want to study in college. Like that's like one of the biggest. I don't know what to do in the mind. But then these same people at 20 who couldn't decide what college or what major, they switched majors like 4 times. They say they want to get married, and they found the woman or the man that they love, and they want to marry them. Like, yo, wait a minute, you couldn't commit.
That's different
to a subject. Do you tell him?
different.
You're divorced.
That's so true.
I hate to put it like that, but
I do have a diploma. And a degree.
But it sounded like you married IT when you should have went with business management. but my point is like,
well, hold up. Well, first of all, I didn't leave my major. My major left me. So that's different. I didn't forget the skills. The skills left me. It's totally different.
My thing though is like people say they're ready to make these lifelong decisions about their mate, but they can't make a 4-year decision on the study on the college thing. But anyway, besides that, so I went to school for computer networking, and here's the reason why I don't want to do anything with computers. I started college for a degree in electrical engineering, and after a semester, I was like, "Yo, this is a whole lot." I was like, I don't want to do this, and I definitely don't want to do this for the rest of my life. All this stuff I'm learning, that was too much. So then I switched it because I love how the mind works. And
Switch.
So I didn't say that, but I switched, and I went to psychology.
I totally said switch.
I said I didn't say switch.
You switched that.
I switched. Yeah, you said switch, and I was like, when I talked to my
guidance,
my school guidance, I didn't say that.
Interesting conversation. So Jay, switch.
But second semester I went to school for psychology because I loved how the mind works. I wanted to study the mind. But then everybody was like, you got to go to school for like 12 years to do anything with a psych degree. A bachelor's in psychology wouldn't get you anywhere. You'd have to have like a PhD in psychology.
Depends on what you want to do.
So here's what did it for me is I was working at a shoe store, and a girl with the bachelor's in psychology came to work at the shoe store, and because she couldn't do anything,
okay,
because nobody wanted her because all she had was a bachelor's, and I was like, oh my god, yeah. So after that's
a telltale sign. First of all,
at the end of the end of a school career. So at the end of the second semester, I dropped out, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to do electrical engineering. I'm not going to do psychology. So then I was like, what can I do that I can't fail for knowing?
Shoes.
Absolutely not. I didn't go to shoe school.
Okay.
But
turn my major to shoes.
Yeah, I have a Nike degree. But so then I was like, oh, computers. The computers are going to take over the world one day.
And I'm going to make that happen.
Right, I'm going to help it. I'm going to push this agenda along. I'd rather be on their side.
Yeah. I'll help create you. You got the first to die.
So I took up computer networking. I have a degree in computer networking because I was like, yo, even if I don't use this actively, having this knowledge and this degree, I can't not have a good job.
True.
And
you do have a good job.
And I've been working in that field for 8 years, in not computer networking, but in the IT field.
When was the last shoe you sold?
1999.
Okay. Just asking.
Could have been 2000. You asked me so quick. I think it was 2000, 2002.
Gotcha. I think college is good for proving what you know. Other than that, you can still buy the same books
showing some evidence.
College.
I don't know if it proves.
Oh, yeah, evidence. It shows evidence. It shows evidence.
What you'd say.
What you should know. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That mean that you know, or you,
right.
You know. And also your GPA shows how you applied yourself with that major as well. You know what I'm saying? So it shows them how much effort you put into or how much you've gained and executed during the course of your education. So yeah, it's very beneficial.
My computer
Not
networking
necessary.
degree, I have a 3.85 GPA.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I was actually on the dean's list.
For my business management degree, I don't know what my thing was. I think we talked about that in the podcast. I was in the honor society.
Yes, yes.
I was in the honor society and on the
Not
dean's
because
list.
of academics.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just because I could socialize.
Circumstance.
Circumstance. So circumstantial. I'm on this honor society without the proper GPA necessary needed for it. So, I still have the degree and everything in the credential.
Yeah, that's so whack.
Yeah,
That's actually sweet. That's actually pretty
favorite.
cool.
I mean, it's kind of like a doctorate degree. You know what I'm saying? You didn't actually go to school, or you have an honorary doctorate degree. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So hey, I got an honorary dean's list or whatever.
If they had an honorary doctorate of awesomeness,
Mm-hmm.
I would easily be granted that degree. I'd have been granted that degree on my birth date. I would definitely have an awesome degree. I wake up awesome, dude.
That's what's up.
I go to sleep awesome. I dream awesome dreams.
That's great.
I think
No, I mean it's awesome. I'm sorry.
awesome thoughts.
I made it downgrade your awesome.
No, you can say that's great because
Is great better than awesome?
no, great isn't better than awesome.
Well, then it's awesome.
But I don't care what you say because it is awesome.
Well, I'm glad to be on this podcast with your awesome co-host.
That's awesome of you to say that.
Well, thank you.
You-
I'm amazing. Not awesome, but I am amazing. So I guess that when it comes time to do it, but I'm gonna say that.
What? Are you speaking? You need to go back to school. You need an English management
I
yourself.
don't think that could help. Like school, college degree can't help me with the way I talk, yo. There's no training I can get.
Apparently.
I did public speaking, and I did great in public speaking. I don't know how. Well, I do know how because I'm just amazing.
Were they deaf? Was the rest of the class deaf? That's
No,
why-
I just knew how to present.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm awesome. I'm not awesome. I'm amazing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm amazing. Yeah. So, college important or not?
I say it's important. I mean, I think it's important, but you got to do it the right way. Like Corey said, you got to. There has to be a plan associated with
Plan is important.
So the plan is
The
important.
plan is important.
And the plan determines the importance
if you need
of
college. Yeah. There we go. So what is it? I'm gonna mess up if I say it.
The plan is important.
Okay.
Next, go Corey.
The plan will determine the necessity for college.
That's good enough.
Okay.
You heard from
In
us.
your life,
Yeah, in your life.
or in anyone's life in general. Well, thanks for tuning in.
I appreciate you. Check us out individually if you want. I'm Jaye Toller. Check my website out, jayetoller.com. JAYETOLER.com.
You say Ara?
Ara.
R. It's R.
Ara.
And you can catch me at my website, IamCoreyMarshall.com. I'm on social media that same way, Twitter, Instagram.
Facebook.
Facebook is Corey Marshall or something.
I am Corey. I'm sure if you plug in, if you type in I am Corey Marshall, you'd come up.
Yeah.
Type in Jaye Toller anywhere and I'll come up.
Pretty
If
much.
you type it in 3 times, I'll appear at your house.
Say it in the mirror 3 times.
No selfie. Matter of fact, take a selfie and say my name 3 times and be a dude. And I'm gonna come and I'm gonna slap you in the face. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Yes, sir.
This is the podcast where your topics go on the pad.
And we talk about them off the pad.
Booyah.
Boom.
Later.
Boom.
Later.
Go.
Thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast with Jaye Toller and Corey Marshall. Be sure to find us online at offthepad.podbean.com. Follow us on Twitter at offthepad. You can also be a part of our Facebook page. Once again, thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast. And remember, if you lose your sense of taste, it wouldn't matter if your donut had a tasty shell or filling.